Hello everyone, once again welcome back to our channel. In this video we are going to represent that pair of linear equation graphically. That means we are going to find out the values of x and y by graphical method. Okay, graphical method of finding the solution of a pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so we are moving to exercise 3.2. Okay, it's a very simple question. We can easily get the values of x and y through graphically. Okay, here the first question. 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and number of girls who took part in the quiz. Okay, so here children, here also we have two conditions are given, two cases are there. In the first case, the number of students took part in the mathematics quiz. Okay, that is given as 10 students. We have to find out number of girls and number of boys. Okay, so as usual here we have two variables, two unknowns. Okay, so let it be x and y. Let the number of boys be x. Number of boys, okay, x, and the number of girls equal to y. And since the total number of students is given as 10, so x plus y is equal to number of boys plus number of girls. So x plus y is equal to 10. This is given. Total number of students is given as 10. So this is the first equation. Okay. And in order to form the second equation, what is given? What is the second clue? Number of girls is 4 more than number of boys. Okay, so what we have taken? We have represented number of girls by y. Number of girls is means equal to. Okay, is 4 more than number of boys. So x is the number of boys, so more than, 4 more than, so x plus 4. This can be equation 2 we got from the understatement. Yes children, how we form the equations under the given conditions are clear? Okay. Now the next step is we are going to plot the graph for each equation. That means I am going to draw the graph of the first equation. See children, if you consider the first equation only, it will be only a linear equation in two variables. X plus y is equal to 10. I am not considering equation 1 and 2 together. It is not a pair form. I am just taking the first equation only. Okay, see, so it is a linear equation two variable and we know that its graph will be a straight line. In the last year you have learned. Okay, and in order to plot that we need the solutions, and for a linear equation two variables has infinitely many solutions, but we need only 2 or 3 of them. Okay, so that means we have to plot the graph for equation 1. We need a solution set, okay, to satisfy this condition, okay, so that you can easily plot the graph for that and it will be a straight line. Okay, let us see children how it work out. So from equation 1 we can represent equation 1 with respect to one of the variables. So I am taking x is equal to, with respect to x it will be 10 minus y, y to RHS plus y become minus y. Okay, and I am going to draw the solution set, okay, for the first equation. Okay, look children, here this is the graph. Plotting graph, the solution set of x plus y is equal to 10. This is a line. So x and y. So when y is equal to 4, okay, I am writing y as 4. So what will be x? 10 minus 4, that is 6. So x becomes 6. Okay, and when y is equal to 6, y is, you can take any values. Okay, so when y is equal to 6, okay, so this x value become 10 minus 6, that is 4. You can take for y is equal to 2 or 3 or 7, that doesn't matter children. Okay, so accordingly you will be getting the value of x. Okay, so in this case when y is equal to 6, then x will be 4. Okay, so we have now two solutions for x and y. The next part is we have to plot. We are going to plot the graph for the first equation. Okay, for x is equal to 6. 6 is a positive number, so you can see that in the positive x-axis. Okay, so this is a x-axis and this is y-axis. This is negative x-axis and this is negative y-axis. Understood? Okay, so for x is equal to 6, here 6 4 you can see in this graph. Okay, and firstly we have to write the scale. Okay, on y-axis and x-axis what we are going to represent. Okay, so on x-axis 1 unit represents 1 student, isn't it? And in y-axis also 1 unit equal to 1 student. Okay, this is the way that is we are going to mark the plot the graph for this first line, that is x plus y is equal to 10. Understood? Okay, now we have to mark the value of x as 6 in positive x-axis. Here you can see 6. For 6, its corresponding value of y is 4, and 4 being is a positive y-axis, and this positive y-axis, this 4, okay, draw a line, okay, towards x is equal to 6 and both will meet at this point. Just mark that point, okay, just a press mark with your pen, and you can write these coordinates as 6 for x and 4 for y. Okay, so this point represents 6, 4 in the graph. And the second value, 4 and 6. 4 is x value, you can see in the positive x-axis. Okay, that horizontal line is x-axis. Okay, and 6 in the positive x-axis. Okay, so here is 6. Okay, so from this 4, you just extend till you reach at 6. Okay, and from 6. Okay, till you have to extend this line at 4, that is x is equal to 4. So here it comes almost. Okay, I am drawing this, plotting this graph roughly. Okay, yes. So here you can mark the points as 4 and 6. When you are writing this ordered pair, these values of x and y, please be very careful. Don't touch this pair or bracket on the points which you are marking. Understood? Okay, after plotting this, the next part is you have to draw a line, because we know that its graph will be a straight line for a pair of linear equations in 2 variables. You have to draw with the scale. Okay, so this is the graph for the line x plus y is equal to 10. Then that you have to write without touching the graph. You have to use the scale to get the straight line. Okay, and for the second equation, what is the second equation, children? Here, second is y is equal to x plus 4. It is already there with respect to one of the variable y is equal to x plus 4. Okay, in the first equation, we have represented the first equation with respect to x. Okay, after from this equation, but here the second equation is already with respect to one of the variable. Okay, so you can get the values from this step itself. Okay, and for the second equation, okay, this is the solution set for the second line. Here you can mark, okay, and here x comes and here y. And for when x is equal, here RHS, which is the variable, and for that variable you can give different values of x and y, so that you can get to the corresponding values of y. Okay, here you are representing, you are substituting for x, because x is in the RHS. That is the only change. You can represent that equation either with the x or y, that doesn't matter, children. Okay, so when x is equal to, you can take 3, that doesn't matter. If x is equal to 3, okay, 3 plus 4, that is y, that is 7. So 7 will be y is equal to 7. In order to get the second values of x and y for the second equation, I am going to substitute the value of x as 5. That doesn't matter. Okay. So when x is equal to 5, so 5 plus 4 will be y. So when x is equal to 5, y will be 9. Okay, so this is the solution set for the line y is equal to x plus 4. Is it okay, children? So using these values of x and y, we are going to plot the graph for the second line. Okay, that is when x is equal to 3, x is 3 in the positive 3, so positive x-axis, okay, horizontal line, and 7 for y. So from 3, you just go above because y is positive till you reach at 7, okay. So from this you can meet this. This is the point represents. What is the solution for this? 3, 7. Okay, 3 and 7. And for the second values are 5 and 9. Where is 5? 5 in the positive x-axis and 9 comes. So here you can write one more value for a y, positive y-axis. So y is equal to 9. So for y, and you can start drawing till you reach at 9. Okay, and from this you can extend the values, that line. So here it comes 5 and 4y 9. Okay, now we have 2 points for the second line, second equation. Okay, so using scale, that would be better. Okay, you can draw a straight line. You will be getting a straight line passing through these 2 points. Okay, and this line represents y is equal to x plus 4, and this is the equation line for graph for x plus y is equal to 10. That you have to write. Don't forget to write the name of the line which that graph represents. Okay, so after that, children, you can see that both line intersect at one point, and the meeting point of these two lines, the point of intersection, and you mark just a pressing with your pen or pencil. Pencil would be better because in graph we are using only pencil. Okay, and you can write its coordinates. The coordinates of the point of intersection of these two lines gives the values of x and y. Okay, that means from this you just draw the perpendicular towards x-axis and towards y-axis. Okay, and where this perpendicular meets, that is 3, and this 3, 4, x, and from this point draw the perpendicular towards the y-axis, and that perpendicular falls at 7. Okay, so here the values, that is x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 7, and we have taken the number of boys as x, and we have now x comma y equal to 3 and 7. That is number of boys is 3 and the number of girls is equal to 7. Is this clear, children? This is the way to plot the graph for a pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, consider each equations, okay, separately, and find out the solution set and plot the graph. Now we are solving the second sub question. Here we have given the cost of 5 pencils and 7 pen is rupees 50, and the second case for the cost of 7 pencils and 5 pen is rupees 46. We have to find out the cost of 1 pencil and the cost of 1 pen. It's very simple question, children. Here also we have two cases. In the first case, we have rupees 50 for 5 pencils. If the cost of 1 pencil is x, so 5 pencil 5x. And the cost of, we have taken the cost of 1 pen as rupees y, so 7 pen means 7y. So together that means 50, that means 5x plus 7y is equal to rupees 50. And in the second case 7 pencils, okay, so 7x plus 5y is equal to rupees 46. Okay, these are the equation. Now we are going to plot the graph for these equations, okay, by considering each equation separately. Okay, that would be better. Okay, so for the from the first equation, that means I am going to represent this equation in terms of 7y. Okay, one of the variable by taking the x term to RHS, that is 7y is equal to 50 minus 5x. and from this you have to write y alone. We need the value of y alone. We should keep the variable alone in LHS so that this coefficient should become in the denominator. Okay, so 50 minus 5x, no change in the numerator, divided by 7. Okay, and if you substitute different values of x, you will be getting the corresponding value of y. But here the problem is, here we have a denominator 7. So here very important, that is you have to get a multiple of 7 in the numerator, so that that number will be get cancelled with the 7, multiple of 7. Otherwise you will be getting a fractional values. You will be getting a fraction. Okay, to avoid that, it would be better to make this numerator a multiple of 7. And for that, what can be the values, children? Multiple of 7 means 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, like that. Okay, so if we are taking, see, suppose I will explain with by taking 1, suppose. So 50 minus 5 into 1 means 5. That means 50 minus 5, 45 is not a multiple of 7. So we can't take that value of x as 1. So I think if we are taking 3, see children, 3, so 50 minus 5 3s are 15 divided by 7. So 50 minus 15 is 35 is a multiple of 7. So 7 get cancelled in 35 in 5 times. So when we have x is equal to, x we have taken 3 and we got y the value as 5. Understood that idea is clear, children? Okay, so I am going to draw the solution set for the first equation, and that is here comes. Okay, so when x is equal to, okay, 3, we got its corresponding value of y as 5, positive 5. Sign should be taken care, children, care should be taken for the sign also. And we need one more value of x and y, and for that what can be the values? You look into this equation. Okay, if you are taking 6, after 3 we have already taken 3, so 4 what happens? 20, and you will be 30 is not a multiple. So we can check for the negative values, negative 1, 55, no. Okay, and here 2, no, 3, no, 4. If you are taking negative 4, let us see what happens. Okay, that means when x is equal to negative 4, you can take both sides, okay, negative or positive, that doesn't matter. The case is, the important thing is you should get a multiple of 7 in the numerator. Okay, so y is equal to, that is 50, okay, minus 4 into minus 4. Okay, so you will be getting 70 here, isn't it? 50 plus 20. So 70 divided by 7. Okay, that means 10 times. Idea is clear, children, how we got to the value or the second value? I have taken this for x is equal to minus 4, x is equal to minus 4. That minus and this minus, subtraction sign together plus. Okay, so 20 comes, 5 4s are 20. So 50 plus 20 is 70 by 7, 70 is a multiple. So you got here the value of y as 10. Now we are going to plot the graph for this equation, that is 5x plus 7y is equal to 50. Is it clear, children? Okay, so here we have x, the first pair, we have x is equal to 3, that is positive 3. So we can mark positive 3 here, and 5 for y. So you have to draw up to 5 this point, okay, and from here, okay, draw the line to meet that point. So this point represents 3, 5. And in order to get the second values, here we have minus 4 comes in the negative x-axis. This is negative x-axis, this side. So negative 4 should be taken in negative, that is y, left side of the number line, and 10. So from negative 4 you have to go up towards 10. But we have already marked up to 9 here. Can extend y, the positive y-axis up to 10. Okay, so negative 4 towards 10, this point. Okay, so here we have that point lies -4 and here positive 10. And joining these 2 points, okay, and with your scale, and this is the line for the first equation, that is 5x plus 7y equal to 50. Okay, so you can write that name for this line, that is 5x plus 7y. We are going to find the solutions for the second line, that is 7x plus 5y equal to 46. Okay, so here also I am going to represent this equation with respect to y, that is 5y. I am going to rub this side, okay. So 5y, this is the solution for the second line, that is from the second equation 5y will be 46 minus 7x. Okay, so we need only y alone in LHS. So 46 minus 7x divided by 5. Here being the denominator is 5, that numerator must be a multiple of 5, then only you will be getting an integer value for y. Okay, to avoid the fraction. Okay, for the x and y, would be better. So if you are taking as usual 1, it won't work out. Okay, positive values. Okay, and if you are taking -2, let us see, -2 comes 14, and 14 and 46 will be 60. Understood? So for that, in that way you can get the value, make this numerator a multiple of 5. So I am going to substitute for x is equal to -2. So 46 minus 7 into -2 divided by 5. Okay, so children, 46 plus minus and minus plus 14, 46 and 14 divided by 5. Here you will be getting 60. 46 plus 14 is 60 in 5, that is 12 5s are 16. That means we have now the value of x and y for the second line, that is 7x plus 5y equal to 46. Here we have substituted for x as -2 and simultaneously the corresponding value of y, we have seen that 12. Y is equal to 12. So in order to get the second values of x and y, children, I am going to substitute here for x as, here the condition is here must be a multiple of 3. Okay, for x is equal to, see here the numerator must be in terms of only 0 and 5 should come in the unit place. That is a problem. Okay, for that what can be the values? Okay, so I am taking random. If you are taking 4, suppose 4, you will be getting 46 minus 7 into 4. Okay, 7 4s are 28. See, you will not get 28. Subtraction you will not get. Okay, so the only condition is if you are substituting here, yes, for x is equal to 8, okay, x is equal to 8, what you will be getting? 46 minus 7 into 8, 56, okay, divided by 5, in the denominator 5. So children, 46 minus 56 divided by 5. What we have taken? When x is equal to 8, okay, see, 46 minus 56 is minus 10 and minus 10 divided by 5 is minus 2, that is minus 2. That the only condition is you should get a multiple of 5. Okay, and in multiple of 5 only 0 and 5 is the possible unit place values. Okay, accordingly you have to select the values of the variable in the LHS. Sorry, RHS. So we have now -2 for y. Now we are going to plot the graph for this set, that is for x is equal to -2 here in the negative x axis. You have to go up. Here y should be 12. Here we have only up to 10. So we have to extend this line till 12. Okay, so 10, 11 and 12. So children, -2 up to 12. Okay, draw and mark here this point. Okay, and secondly, for x is equal to 8 and for y is equal to 2. So 8 comes here also, no 8. So we can extend. So we can mark here as 8 in the positive x-axis and its corresponding value is minus 2 minus y-axis. Okay, so from here, okay, here is minus 2 comes here. Okay, and we are going to join, okay, these 2 points. This point represents 8 comma minus 2 and this point represents minus 2, okay, minus 2 and 12 for y. And we are going to join these 2 points using scale. You have to join using scale likewise. Okay, and see where this point intersect. Okay, and that corresponding value will give you the values of 1 pencil and 1 pen. Now we are going to mark the point of intersection, okay, and see that where this graph get intersected, okay. I have drawn roughly, children. If you are drawing in your graph sheet, you will be getting perfect value of correct values of x and y, okay. So here, children, it is almost comes here the point of intersection, okay, and from that point you can draw the perpendicular towards x-axis and see that where it falls and it meet at 3, and from this point draw towards y-axis, okay, and you can see that that perpendicular falls at or meet at the point 5. That means we have now the value of x, that x coordinate, that is x, that is we have taken x for the cost of 1 pencil and the cost of 1 pen is ₹5. Okay, this is the way you can plot the graph for the given pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, we can't draw together by taking one by one. You can easily get intersected lines or parallel lines or coincident lines. Now the second question, on comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, find out whether the lines intersecting representing the following pairs of linear equations intersecting at a point are parallel or coincident. And under this question we have 3 subparts, but I am going to do only one for you and the remaining is very easily you can find out and you can do this as homework. Okay. Yes, children, I selected a second question for you by comparing. Here A1 represents the coefficient of x in the first equation, that is 9, okay, and A2, okay, and we know the condition for intersecting lines A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. And what is the second condition? The second case, that is for infinitely many solution. Infinitely many solution means A1 by A2 and the second ratio B1 by B2 both will be equal. And third ratio C1 by C2, and these 3 ratios are same for infinitely many solution. Infinitely many. This is for intersecting, unique solution, okay, unique solution, that is this unique solution intersecting lines. The graph will intersect. Here the graph represents coincident lines, okay, coincident lines, okay, and the third case is parallel. Okay, when we have A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2, the graph will be parallel to each other. And for that we have to check whether the ratios, okay, falls under any of this, which one of these 3 cases. Understood? So for that A1 coefficient of x in the first equation 9 divided by 18 and simplify 9 in 18 1 by 2 and B1 by B2 3 by 6 coefficient of y in first equation B1, okay, and B2 that is 6 and here also 1 by 2 and that means A1 by A2 now we have seen that is equal to B1 by B2. Okay, in that case you have to check the third ratio. Okay, there is a possibility again the third ratio can be equal to or not equal to. So for that I am going to check the third ratio also, that is 12 divided by 24. 12 in 12 one times is double is 24, that case also 1 by 2. That means we have seen for the second sub question, okay, here all the three ratios are same, that means the graph will coincident. Okay, one graph will coincide with the second graph. Okay, that means both are the same. Both lines will be the same. The graph will be the same for both equation. Okay, this is the way you can solve the remaining two questions under question number 2. Okay, just to compare the ratios. Okay, and you can decide among these three cases which will be apt for that particular question. Okay, now we are moving to the third question. And in the third question what is asked is, okay, which of the pair is consistent or inconsistent? Okay, which system or which pair is said to be consistent? For consistent, there are two possibilities. Okay, the graph will be intersecting, or for infinitely many solutions, that means for coincident lines, okay, that is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. In that case, as well as for unique solution, that is for intersecting lines, that is A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. In these two cases, you can say that those pair will be consistent. Understood? Consistent means at least one solution. That means for unique solution and infinitely many solution, that pair is said to be consistent. Okay, so when that pair is said to be inconsistent, that means it will have no solution. For no solution, that is parallel lines, that their graph will be parallel lines, or no solution, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, that means that pair is said to be inconsistent. In the same way, you just write down A1, but find out A1 by A2, second ratio and third ratio, and check whether that pair, okay, that ratio belongs to any one of these for a unique, coincident and the parallel lines. These are the conditions. Okay, I selected one for you, that is the fifth question. Okay, see here the fifth question, 4 by 3x plus 2y equal to 8, but in the second equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, that is the general form or the standard form of pair of linear equation. Okay, the second equation, but here the coefficient, first equation coefficient is of x is fraction. Okay, that means you have to multiply all the terms with 3 in order to make in general form. For that I am multiplying 4x, okay, plus 6 with 3, okay, that is 3 2s are 6y, okay, divided by 3 equal to 8. And the next step, this 3 will go along with the 8 under multiplication in RHS. So it will reduce into 4x plus 6y equal to 24. Okay, so this is the simplified form of this equation, first equation. And here children, you can simplify, or by taking this you can reduce, that doesn't matter. And the second equation is 2x plus 3y equal to 12. What I said is here children, the first equation 4x, 6x, 24, both are the multiples of 2. You can simplify and you can write this as 2 divided by 2, that is 2x plus 3y equal to 12. Here also children, 2 by 2 ratio 1, 3 by 3 1, 12 by 12. Here also all the three ratios are the same. That means this equation, this pair has infinitely many solution. For infinitely many solution and for unique solution, that is A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, we will say this has a consistent system. This pair is said to be consistent. Okay, so by comparing only you can say that whether it is consistent or inconsistent. Okay, yes children, this is all about this first, second and fourth question. Now we are solving the fifth question, very important problem. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36. Find the dimensions of the garden. Dimensions being it is rectangle, that is two-dimensional figures, we have only, a rectangle has only length and breadth. Okay, that means we have to find out the length as well as its breadth. Width means breadth. Okay, yes children, so we are taking that length as x and breadth as y. Okay, and what all things are given? What is 36? 36 is half the perimeter. And what is the perimeter of the rectangular garden? We know that 2 into L plus B. Okay, 2 into L plus B equal to 36. Okay, and here what is given? Half the perimeter. That means if you divide this with 2, half the perimeter. Here P represents the perimeter. Symbolically I have taken P, and that is given as 36. So this is the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle, 2 into L plus B divided by 2. So what happens? This 2 get cancelled. So from here you are getting an equation, that is L plus B equal to 36. And what is L? That is length, and that we have taken as x, and breadth is y, that is width, we have taken as y. So from here you are getting first equation, x plus y is equal to 36. 2 get cancelled, half the perimeter. And for getting the second equation, how this length and breadth is connected? Here in the question it is given that the length is 4 meter more than the width. The length is means x is equal to 4 meter more than the width. So y plus 4. So these are the two equations. Okay. So get the solution set for each one so that you can easily get the graph for this. Okay, let us see children here. For the first, from the first equation, x is equal to 36 minus y. Okay, if you are taking different values for y, you will be getting corresponding values of x. Okay, so this is the solution set for the first line. Okay, we need two values of x and y. Here very simple, because here the coefficient of x is 1. Nothing is there in the denominator. Okay, so I am going to take the value of y as 8 or 10, doesn't matter. Okay, so I am going to take 12, y for 12. Okay, so what happened? So if you are taking, that is 36 minus 12. Okay, and here you will be getting for x as 24. The value of x is equal to 24. Okay, and secondly I am going to take the value of y as 20. You can take different values. Okay, so for y is equal to 20, okay, you will be getting x is equal to, y is equal to 20, 36 minus 20, that is 16. So these are the values of x and y. Okay, and in order to get the solution set for the second equation, x is equal to y plus 4, that is again very simple. This is already with respect to one of the variable. Okay, so for the second equation, this is the solution set for the second equation, that is x is equal to y plus 4. Here comes x and y. Okay, I am going to take for y is equal to, we are getting the values of x by taking different values of y. So I am taking for y as 3. Okay, so x will be 7. Okay, and if I am taking for y is equal to 7, okay, then x will be 11. 7 plus 4 is 11. So using this solution set, you can plot the graph and see that where that graph intersected, and that point will give you the values of measurement of length and breadth of the rectangular garden. Is it okay children? Now we are solving the sixth problem. Given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting, parallel lines and coincident lines. Okay, that means we have given a linear equation in two two variable. Okay, you have to write another one more linear equation in two variable satisfying its geometrical representation must be intersecting lines. That is the first one. And in the second pair, that new equation which we are writing, that pairs so formed must have and coincident lines. And the third pair, okay, it should be parallel lines. Okay, and for that we have given only one single equation. Okay, so if for the intersecting lines, okay, for unique solution intersecting lines, we have A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay, that means here the coefficient of x in the given equation, that is A1, that is 2. Okay, so if I am writing another equation, that is a linear equation in two variable, so it become a pair. Now we have only one. So I am since I am writing here, simply I am writing an equation 3x plus 5y minus 7 equal to 0. Just I have written an equation. Okay, now I am taking the ratios. Okay, that means I am taking now A1 by A2, that is equal to 2 by 3. B1 by B2, in the given equation B1 is 3 and the equation which I wrote in there, the coefficient of y in the second equation, that is 5. See children, A1 by A2 here 2 by 3 is not equal to what is it, 3 by 5, which means this pair of linear equation has intersecting lines. Understood? And in what is second? Second we have to find out coincident lines. What is the condition for coincident line? In order to get the coincident lines, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, that is equal to C1 by C2. So this equation when you are writing, that care should be taken. Okay, you can write infinitely many solutions to satisfy this condition with the given equation, that is 2x plus 3y that is minus 8 is equal to 0. You can write infinitely many equation to match with this condition, but I am writing one among them. Okay, so that is we need A1 by A2 equal to, these three ratio must be equal. So children, I am writing here, making this ratio, suppose 1 by 2, that is this is equal to 1 by 2, suppose. That means A1 by A2, that means here 2x, if I am writing here 4x, okay, that is 2 by 4, A1 by A2 equal to 1 by 2. I fixed this ratio first into 1 by 2 so that you can easily write down the values of A2, B2, C2. Okay, A1, B1, C1 already given in the equation. Okay, and equal to, that means B1 by B2. So we have B1 as 3. So in order to get 1 by 2, this B2 must be 6. Okay, that means I am taking here plus 6y. Understood? So what happened now? A1 by A2 I made equal to B1 by B2. Both ratios are now 1 by 2. And for C1 by C2, but here in C1 in the given equation minus 8. With the ratio C1 by C2 we must get 1 by 2. Sign should be taken children. So C2 must be, if you are writing 16, it's double. Here the double of 1, here 2 is 4, here is 6. In the same way the double, multiply with 2, that is you will be getting 16, but we need positive 1 by 2. So minus 16 will be C2. So minus 16, see children, now you take 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So this is the equation match with the given equation. In order to get its geometrical representation of solving, after solving you will be getting coincident lines for this pair of linear equations in two variable. And finally for parallel lines, that is a third type. Okay, that means what is the condition? For that we know that for parallel lines A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so here the ratio we can fix into 1 by 2. one condition must be satisfied, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. There is no compromise upon these first two ratios. That means for that I am writing here 4x plus 6y. You can write any values for A2 and B2, but the only condition is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. But that must be not equal to with the C1 by C2. So you can write any number without thinking. You can write any number plus y, no problem. See, here in this pair, this condition satisfied. See, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. Here C1 by C2 is C1 by C2 equal to minus 8 by 5. That is not equal to 1 by 2, these ratios. Okay, so for this pair, this graph will be parallel, no solution, or inconsistent. All are the same. Okay, so this is all about the sixth question. Now we are solving the sixth problem. Given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting, parallel lines and coincident lines. Okay, that means we have given a linear equation in two variables. Okay, you have to write one more linear equation in two variables satisfying its geometrical representation must be intersecting lines. That is the first one. And in the second pair, that new equation which we are writing, that pair so formed must have and coincident lines. And the third pair, okay, it should be parallel lines. Okay, and for that we have given only one single equation. Okay, so if for the intersecting lines, okay, for unique solution intersecting lines, we have A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay, that means here the coefficient of x in the given equation, that is A1, that is 2. Okay, so if I am writing another equation, that is a linear equation in two variable, so it become a pair. Now we have only one. So I am since I am writing here, simply I am writing an equation 3x plus 5y minus 7 equal to 0. Just I have written an equation. Okay, now I am taking the ratios. Okay, that means I am taking now A1 by A2, that is equal to 2 by 3. B1 by B2, in the given equation B1 is 3 and the equation which I wrote in there, the coefficient of y in the second equation, that is 5. See children, A1 by A2 here 2 by 3 is not equal to 3 by 5, which means this pair of linear equation has intersecting lines. Understood? And in what is second? Second we have to find out coincident lines. What is the condition for coincident line? In order to get the coincident lines, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, that is equal to C1 by C2. So this equation when you are writing, that care should be taken. Okay, you can write infinitely many solutions to satisfy this condition with the given equation, that is 2x plus 3y that is minus 8 is equal to 0. You can write infinitely many equation to match with this condition, but I am writing one among them. Okay, so that is we need A1 by A2 equal to, these three ratios must be equal. So children, I am writing here, making this ratio, suppose 1 by 2, that is this is equal to 1 by 2, suppose. That means A1 by A2, that means here 2x, if I am writing here 4x, okay, that is 2 by 4, A1 by A2 equal to 1 by 2. I fixed this ratio first into 1 by 2 so that you can easily write down the values of A2, B2, C2. Okay, A1, B1, C1 already given in the equation. Okay, and equal to, that means B1 by B2. So we have B1 as 3. So in order to get 1 by 2, this B2 must be 6. Okay, that means I am taking here plus 6y. Understood? So what happened now? A1 by A2 I made equal to B1 by B2. Both ratios are now 1 by 2. And for C1 by C2, but here in C1 in the given equation minus 8. With the ratio C1 by C2 we must get 1 by 2. Sign should be taken, children. So C2 must be, if you are writing 16, it's double. Here the double of 1, here 2 is 4, here is 6. In the same way the double, multiply with 2, that is you will be getting 16, but we need positive 1 by 2. So minus 16 will be C2. So minus 16, see children, now you take 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So this is the equation match with the given equation. In order to get its geometrical representation of solving, after solving you will be getting coincident lines for this pair of linear equations in two variables. And finally for parallel lines, that is a third type. Okay, that means what is the condition? For that we know that for parallel lines A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so here the ratio we can fix into 1 by 2. One condition must be satisfied, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. There is no compromise upon these first two ratios. That means for that I am writing here 4x plus 6y. You can write any values for A2 and B2, but the only condition is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. But that must be not equal to with the C1 by C2. So you can write any number without thinking, you can write any number plus y, no problem. See here in this pair, this condition satisfied. See A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. Here C1 by C2 is C1 by C2 equal to minus 8 by 5. That is not equal to 1 by 2, these ratios. Okay, so for this pair, this graph will be parallel, no solution, or inconsistent. Now we are solving the seventh question. This is the last problem of exercise 3.2. It's very important question. Here we have given two lines, that is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0, 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, and after plotting this graph, and you have to determine the vertices of the triangle formed with these lines with x-axis. That is why I told this problem is very important question. Okay, let us first we can draw the graph for these two lines, or by considering each equation separately. Okay, so from the first equation I am going to represent this in terms of x is equal to, by taking all the terms to RHS, that is minus y become y and minus 1, that is plus 1 become minus 1. So we have x is equal to y minus 1. I am going to draw the solution set for this first line. Okay, and we need two values of x and y. Okay, I am going to substitute for y as 3. If I am going to take y as 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. And next I am going to take y for 6, that is 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay, that is y equal to 6, and you will be getting what is it, x as 5 and y equal to 6. Okay, and for these values we are going to plot the graph, that is 2, 3. 2 in the right side of 0, that is along positive x-axis, and go up till 3, and this is the point represents 2, 3. And for the second value 5, 6, both are positive. 5 comes in the positive x-axis towards y, that is 6. This is 5, 6, and passing these these 2 points we can draw a line that will be a straight line. Okay. This is the line for x is equal to y minus 1. And say for the second equation we have 3x from this. Okay, 3x I am keeping, and you can take the other remaining terms to right side, that is minus 2y, and minus 12 become plus 12, and from this 3x, you can take x alone, minus 2y plus 12 divided by 3. Here very important, that is you have to get a multiple of 3 in the numerator, then only you will be getting an integer value for x. Okay, to avoid fractional values of the variables, okay, that would be better. And for that, children, if you are taking y equal to 0, this term get cancelled, reduced into 0. Okay, so and 12 will be the multiple of the 3, so 4 will be the value of x. Okay, so that is the way we can find out that values of x and y for the second equation, that is I am going to substitute y for 0, so this term reduced to 0, first term in the numerator, so 12 by 3 is 4. Okay, and in the next case we need a multiple of 3, right? Okay, so if I am taking 3, what happens? Okay, yes, if we have 3, y is equal to 3. Okay, see children, negative 2 into 3 plus 12, that is negative 6 plus 12. Okay, that is 6 by 3. Okay, negative 6 plus 12 is 6 and denominator 3. So, you will get 3 as x. Sorry, 2 as the value of 2 is x is 2. So, using these values we can plot the graph for the second line. Okay, that is for x 4. Okay, on the positive x-axis, and y is 0 itself here, and 2 and 3, 2 here and 3 comes here, 2 and 3 this point itself. 2 and 3 is a common point for both the lines. Okay, and passing these 2 points we can draw the line, straight line. Okay, here we have, this is the value, coordinate represents 4, 0. Okay, so using scale, you can join these 2 points. So, this is the line represents, what is the equation? 3x second line plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. When you are writing, children, it's very important. Don't touch these writings on the line that we got. Okay. Yes. See, what is the second part of the question? After plotting the graph, write down the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines with x-axis. Okay, see children, here you can see triangle, here these lines, okay, with x-axis, this is the triangle. You can shade that triangle. Okay, and see that what are the vertices. Okay, see children, here this is the triangle. Okay, right? So, we can write the vertex this as A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, so what is the coordinates or the point A represent, the vertex A represents the point A equal to 2, 3, the vertex A, and the coordinates of the vertex B equal to -1, 0, and for C, this is the vertex C and its coordinates is 4, 0. I have drawn roughly. Okay, if you are drawing with a neat in graph book, you will be getting correct answer. Okay, these are the values of the vertex formed by the lines with the x-axis. Here children, you can see here also one triangle, but this is the triangle formed by this line with the y-axis. Okay, so don't consider that triangle. This is the required triangle. This shaded region represents, this shaded portion represents the triangles so formed. Okay, so this is all about exercise 3.2. Okay, thank you children. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel.